It is Black Friday. That means there are sales everywhere. We'll tell you which ones are worth your time and which ones you should probably avoid. Plus, what to do with all those Thanksgiving Day leftovers. Melt is here with some super creative ideas. You're definitely going to want to see that. And it's holiday Christmas light season. Where's the best places in Northeast Ohio to check them out? We've got a complete guide. Sit back and relax. Lunch break starts now.
It's your lunch break with Jay Crawford.
And a very happy Black Friday, even though that sounds oxymoronic. Happy Black Friday. How can anybody have fun on Black Friday? But it is, and welcome to Lunch Break.
A lot of people do.
I'm Jay Crawford. Danielle Serino is here at the lunch table, which is perfect because Danielle is, as everyone knows, our consumer expert here at 3 News, and she's going to help us steer clear of Black Friday sales traps. There are so many, too.
We're going to have fun, though, with this.
Okay. I have to tell you, I've never done it. I probably never will, but I understand there are many that live by it.
Not just for deals. They do it for the experience of being out there.
Right.
They know they may not get the lowest prices, but they just like the hustle and bustle, and they go with their families, and, you know.
It's an occasion.
Yes.
Let the madness begin. It actually began before sunrise today. That's when lines started forming. Black Friday madness. And for some Ohioans, they absolutely are wrapped up in this whole notion of Black Friday. According to the website blackfriday.com, Danielle, 1 in 4 Ohioans say that they have Black Friday FOMO, which, as everyone knows, is fear of missing out.
I just learned that.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I taught Danielle Serino
Thank
something
you.
then. So that's above the national average.
Yeah.
25% of Ohioans say that they have FOMO of Black Friday, and 39% of Ohioans plan to shop Cyber Week deals on a computer. 33% say they'll do their shopping in store. 28% say they'll just use their mobile devices and order from that. A lot of people waiting until Black Friday because that's kind of the tradition. But Thanksgiving is so late in November this year that I think that's kind of pushed up the shopping calendar a little bit, if you will. What do we most need to know about these Black Friday deals?
Well, that they start on Thursday.
So they're already underway yesterday.
The experts say Thursday's the best day. You're going to get the best deals because there's fewer people in the stores. They want to get them in there. But the truth is, you are going to find deals from now until Christmas. I mean, like I said, there are some really, rock bottom prices you can get on Friday, but it's more about the experience again. If you're really going there for savings, it's hit or miss unless you're there right at the crack of dawn when the store's open.
All right, here's Danielle's tip guide, things you have to know about shopping on Black Friday.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Well, for many of us, it's also the most stressful, with the pressure to buy and not miss those supposed steals.
What are you doing for Black Friday?
When it's Black Friday.
But are the deals really that great?
We are seeing really, really landmark low prices on big screen TVs.
For the most part, though, there are sales nearly every day as retailers try to compete with Amazon. Unless, of course, you get up before the crack of dawn on Friday.
If you are interested in buying the doorbusters, you have to get in line as early as possible because they usually only have 20 to 25 items to give away to people.
In fact, our experts say a better day to shop?
You want to shop on Thanksgiving 100% all day from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. Thanksgiving prices will be fantastic. You'll see all of your doorbusters at Best Buy and Walmart and most of the doorbusters from Target.
But if you're like these shoppers,
What about the crowds and everything?
I don't mind. It's fun.
Sometimes we catch a few deals, sometimes we don't, but we just have fun doing it.
that doesn't mean you shouldn't prepare.
So go through the ads, go pick out what you're going to buy for every person ahead of time, and have a backup item because sometimes you get there and everything's sold out. Know which stores you're going to, kind of have a plan of attack, like are they close to each other.
Also, make sure a deal is really a deal because this season, those new tariffs are impacting prices.
That's actually what we do at Deal News is we track these prices over a long period of time so that we know this is the best price ever, not just the best price on this day.
And pay attention to return policies.
So sometimes with doorbusters, the return policy is different. You have to kind of read the fine print.
But for those who just can't cope with the crowds, there's always this.
So Santa, what I want for Christmas is that all this Black Friday craziness goes away.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Can you swing that?
Even Santa's fed up with Black Friday.
Yeah,
I knew it.
But he said he couldn't help me.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
All right, but also what I want you to remember is do not forget to research any product you're thinking of buying. I mean, first, there are plenty of consumer sites which offer reviews because if you buy a lousy product, won't matter how cheap it is, it's not going to last.
Yeah, that's so true. I was fascinated by something you said in your piece, that because of the tariffs, prices are going to rise. When does that happen?
They're expected to rise on December 15th.
That's great. That's great to know.
So, yeah. So, yes, you want to wait for sales, but better do it before December 15th, especially electronics.
All right. Very interesting. All right. One of the things on everybody's shopping list for the holidays is a Christmas tree. When is the perfect time to buy yours? First, before I get into that, are you fake or real?
Oh, so real.
Yeah, I am
love
too.
The smell, you go pick
Yes.
it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Christmas with a fake tree in my
right.
house. It just wouldn't feel the same.
And you got to dismantle it, put it back in the box.
Yes.
You got to take storage.
Nobody wants to do that. You take the bulbs and the ornaments off and you put it on the street corner and it's gone.
Done. Right.
Time magazine reports that the prices are highest actually today. The day after Thanksgiving, Christmas tree prices peak. The cheapest time to buy, of course, later in the season, the closer you get to Christmas, but then, you know, you don't have it up for nearly as long.
Right.
The most popular day is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, so that would be tomorrow. Americans, this blew me away, will spend $250 million on Christmas trees.
It's the holiday, you have to have it.
$250 million. And think of it, at the end of it, in January, early January, they're all on the street corner.
Or the ones
waiting for
that keep
pickup.
it for a month or two after if they can.
Yeah, that's always awkward when you go over someone's house in February and the tree's still up.
You're like, come
you know,
on.
yeah, it's probably time to take it down. A couple of things to know about prices. Ohio's pretty much middle of the road. Average price for a tree in Ohio, $51. The lowest price nationally is in North Dakota.
I know.
I'm guessing because they have a lot of trees there.
No, that's not the place
Why
where they
is
have
it so
the most.
cheap?
I don't know. Most of them are in Oregon, so I couldn't figure that out.
Okay, well, it's $27. And the most expensive, this didn't surprise me at all. California, $76 a tree, average. All right.
Well, everything's more expensive there.
So let's kick it back to Thanksgiving because, after all, we're still closer to Thanksgiving than Christmas. Some Thanksgiving fun facts that probably are a day late, but you can use these to impress your friends next year. Did you know the original Thanksgiving Day feast lasted 3 days?
I did not.
It wasn't a single day. It was
But
3
with
days.
leftovers, that's kind
It
of
still
what
lasts 3
happens.
days, right? This was funny. It was, by the way, 1621, so almost 400 years ago. 2 years would be the 400th anniversary. Turkey wasn't served at the original Thanksgiving.
What'd they serve?
They served lobster, seal, and swan. And I'm really glad that tradition didn't stick.
Ooh.
Because I can't imagine eating seal or swan.
Or swan.
Early days, the sitting president had to declare a day a national holiday. And Thomas Jefferson refused to name Thanksgiving as an official holiday.
Why?
Because he so strongly believed in separation of church and state, and he felt a large part of Thanksgiving was giving prayer, and he wanted to make sure that there was a distinct line between government
giving
and
thanks.
I thought so too, but not Thomas Jefferson.
All right.
TV dinners were inspired by Thanksgiving. Swanson made a huge error, ordered way too many turkeys in 1953. They cooked them, sliced them up, put them in aluminum trays, and served them
my mother
to
fed them to
airplane.
me.
And from that, after they served them to airplane customers, they said, wow, we could freeze these and recook them, and that was the birth of the TV dinner. And finally, this blew me away. 8 in 10 Americans prefer leftovers over the real deal.
I love it.
That's good to know because Melt is here later in the show, and they're going to show us super creative ways to take those leftovers and serve them up so it's fun and good.
Looking forward to it. Good.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Next, it's time to see what's clicking in Cleveland, and for that, we go to our digital anchor, Stephanie Haney. Hello, Stephanie.
Oh, hi, you guys. This is my favorite time of the year. I just love all the sparkle and cheer and fun. So if you're not caught up in the Black Friday shopping madness, or maybe you've already finished your shopping, we've got options for you to be cheery and festive. And today, it's all about the holiday lights. At Cleveland Metro Parks Zoo's Wild Winter Lights, the zoo is decked out with 1 million lights and 12 different interactive areas like the Snow Safari and Santa's North Pole Lodge. You can buy tickets in advance online every day until 2 p.m. Now keep in mind though, if you don't do that, if tickets are still available at the gate, if the price goes up just a little bit. The lights are up there Friday through Sunday from 5:30 to 9:30 now through January 5th.
Wow.
Glow Holiday Hollows is also in full swing now at the Cleveland Botanical Garden with over 100 decorated gingerbread houses, dozens of decorated trees, and an interactive gnome scavenger hunt. How about that? Entry is free for members. Otherwise, tickets for adults are $15 and kids get in for $10. Now, this one is open Tuesday through Sunday, now through January 4th. There are varying hours each day and some holiday closures, so you're going to want to check our link on that. All right, down at Akron Zoo's Wild Lights, practically the entire zoo is decorated.
It's beautiful.
So gorgeous. You can check out their wall of animated lights set to holiday music. And of course, you can visit Santaland and get yourself a photo with the big guy. And for the grown-ups, you can buy beer or wine, or you can spike your hot chocolate or coffee if that's more your vibe. Know what I mean? You do get a discount.
Kids all day.
Hey, you know, whatever gets you through that holiday cheer, right? You do get a discount if you buy your tickets today, November 29th, at akronzoo.org. And the Akron Zoo is lit up from 5 to 9 every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday now through the end of December, plus the Thursday and Monday right after Christmas. So there you go. Lots of options for you there to avoid the holiday shopping crowds or to have some fun afterwards. And we have links to where you can get all these tickets up on WKYC.com.
All right, that's great info. And some of that looks really fun.
So fun. I love this stuff.
All right, Stephanie, thank
Beautiful.
you. WKYC.com again, set you straight on your holiday light extravaganza. Next on the menu, my co-host Danielle is going to put me to the test. We're going to look at some items and we're going to play a game. Should you buy those or should you stay away from those on Black Friday? Can't wait for that.
What's next is the idea
Welcome back to Lunch Break on this Black Friday. As you know, it's one of the biggest shopping days of the year, probably the biggest, right? I would say.
Absolutely.
Danielle Serino is our consumer expert, and we're going to play a game here. This should be fun. She's going to tell me about a sale, and I'm either going to say, yeah, go on that sale, or no, don't go. That's not a good sale.
Right.
I am a novice. I'll probably get all of these wrong, but hopefully we'll educate you along the way.
Okay.
So what do we have?
First, I want to preface this that you're going to find sales, like I said before, almost every day and through the end of the year. But there are times of the year where certain things are better than others.
Okay.
You get even deeper discounts that are nearly as good.
All right.
Going by historical trends, we're going to start with Black Friday clothing.
Clothing. Okay.
Do you go or do you stop?
I'm going to say on clothing that you stop on clothing.
No, you go. And
Really?
Yes, because retailers stock extra supply at this time, especially on outerwear. So they want to get the people in who didn't buy at the start of the season, and smart shoppers don't buy at the start of the season because there are no discounts then. And you can also get discounts on sneakers because for some reason people just don't buy buy sneakers at this time of year.
They're thinking about boots, outside boots.
However, Cyber Monday, you're going to have store-wide sales. So if you don't buy it on Black Friday, you can wait till then, but Black Friday, you're going to get some really good deals.
I feel like I should be writing this down.
Also,
There's so
consignment
much
shops,
info.
even though you know you're not getting tremendous savings on Black Friday, let's say it's great for gifts because they're just inexpensive to go.
Okay,
and clothes men are in clothes men are in Menor.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clothes matter.
Next up.
All right. We are talking about televisions. Should you go or stop?
Go.
Well, this is a trick question.
What?
Yes, it's a trick question because yes, you will get these great doorbuster deals.
Right.
However, they're going to be on older models, perhaps outdated models, and maybe off-brand. So you want to keep that in mind.
So if I want the latest, greatest, it's a stop.
Yeah, this is not the day that you want to go for that.
All right. Very good.
Number 3, cars. Should you stop or go?
Go. I see these commercials on TV all the time with Christmas bows on the cars and everything.
You're killing me. I know that people, you know, if you got a car for Christmas, you'd be running down the street screaming. However, the best days to buy, last 2 days in December, because that's when they're really trying to roll those old models out, bring the new models in, and you'll get great incentives.
I'm a sucker for those commercials. I see the big red bow on the car, and I'm like, it must be the best time to buy.
You're gonna get a sale.
Okay, but not the best sale.
The best sale, no, last 2 days.
Okay,
all right.
December 30th and 31st for a car.
Electronics, do I go?
Oh man, I got this one right. I know I got this one right. You go on electronics.
That's right, okay.
Yeah,
especially smart devices like the Amazon Echo, video doorbells, products to lower your lights or your thermostat, even some Apple products, because Black Friday is one of the only times of a year where they will put things on sale.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Now, iPhones may not be as inexpensive, but if you want a different phone, you go to Walmart. They have crazy deals on a variety of manufacturers and styles, and retailers know that electronics are pricey for some people, and they wait for the holidays to find the best deal.
All right. Do you have another one?
No.
I did poorly.
I gave you.
Yeah, I did poorly. I got one right.
Yes.
And I got partial credit on another one.
Yes.
All right.
That was a trick question.
It kind of was a trick question, but I'm easily fooled on this kind of things. So car, no. Clothes, no. TVs, maybe.
Clothes,
electronics,
yes.
yes.
Clothes, yes.
Clothes, yes.
Yes. Didn't I say yes?
Maybe you did. I thought we
Yes.
said.
Woo.
Okay,
You got
good.
me confused.
Yes, on clothes. All right, thank you, Danielle.
Yes, my pleasure.
I'm confused now. Next on the menu, I know they're in your refrigerator. Thanksgiving Day leftovers. You're going to serve them up later tonight. Oh, I hope yours look as pretty as this one. Melt is with us next to tell us how to make our Thanksgiving Day leftovers. Mwah, perfect. Look at that. Welcome back to Lunch Break, our favorite part of the show because it involves food.
Right.
Matt Fish is with us from Melt, and he's going to tell us how to make the most of our Thanksgiving Day leftovers. This is groundbreaking stuff, Danielle.
I said cheese alone on a toasted piece of bread gets me going. Then you put the rest of it on.
She is sold.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with this, Matt?
Hey, well, this sandwich is 10 years old now, 2009. Restaurant's been around since 2006. It is called the New Bomb Turkey, and it's honestly something I did as a kid. I had good bread at home, and after Thanksgiving, the leftovers were fantastic. Threw everything in a sandwich. The big Dagwood, sat down and watched football on Saturday, and had fun with it. But when I rolled the restaurant out, I thought, I got to come up with a great sandwich. I got to come up with a sandwich for November. What are we doing? Let's put all of the Thanksgiving favorites on a sandwich.
I imagine it's one of your best sellers in November.
So this is only in November?
Only in November we run it.
So
Yeah, we've actually tried it other times of the year, and it doesn't sell as well.
Okay.
So we do it from November 1st to the end of the month. It's only available in November every year. It's awesome. So
limited time only.
Yeah, we've got.
I want to make one at home, so how do we do it?
Well, I've got a collection of what you might have at home. We have stuffing. We have turkey, cranberry sauce, gravy, roasted butternut squash, and some garlic mashed potatoes. Now, anything goes, obviously. You can put the green bean casserole on here. You can put, corn puree. You can put whatever you've got on that Thanksgiving table and throw it in a sandwich. This is what we chose as the most popular items. And actually, there's a rhyme and a reason to where you would build it. It's like the building block kind of stuff.
Where's the mashed potatoes?
Right there. The garlic mash.
Oh, I thought that
garlic
was
mashed
stuffing.
potatoes.
No,
that's the stuffing.
Here. There's just so much stuff you can't even keep track.
That's.
So we put the liquid ingredients on first on both sides. So honestly, there's no wrong way to build this sandwich at home because it's going to be big, it's going to be messy, it's going to be delicious. Yeah. But what we do at the restaurant is we start with a kind of a building block where I'm going to put on one side the roasted butternut squash on there. Okay.
I can smell that. It smells good.
This is going to be a sloppy sandwich, I'm warning everybody.
Yeah, you need an oversized napkin.
Yeah, so then we're going to start with some gravy on this side. Okay. And then I'm going to go for some mashed potatoes.
And when you serve this at the restaurant, all the ingredients are already warmed, right?
They're heated. Yeah. Everything's hot and ready to go. We put it all together.
Now, this is why I didn't recognize them. Why are the mashed potatoes that color?
Roasted garlic. We make a roasted garlic mashed potato, so obviously when the roasted garlic is roasted, it turns very brown and dark. It resembles this color, actually. So we mix it with our white potatoes and some spices and some black pepper, and it looks that.
It's beautiful.
Okay, so we got turkey. I'm going to put my turkey on over here.
It's a lot of turkey
for
one sandwich.
It is a lot of turkey.
Man.
No, but then the stuffing?
Our stuffing is...
It's a brick.
It is preformed to the size of our sandwiches. Now, at home, you probably aren't going to have this, so just slap it on there. However, if you wanted to put it on a small sheet tray, cold, kind of spread it out about this thick, put it in your oven for about 15 minutes, around 300, and just heat it back up. You get crisp the top of it. You can cut it to the size of your bread.
Very nice.
Wow. And wait, don't forget, I mean, it's not a Thanksgiving staple, but you got some French fries over there.
I see the French fries here.
So we're going to just close it up.
Wait, no cranberry. Oh, where does
sorry, the cranberry sauce.
Yeah,
How could I forget?
Very good.
How could I forget
Throw
that?
a little cranberry sauce on the top.
This can be on the side as well. I know the cranberry sauce is kind of a polarizing flavor. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally love it. It's part of my Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah. Sure.
And we actually added it to the sandwich a couple years ago. We used to serve it on the side, but we actually put it on the sandwich a couple years ago, and people seem to like it more on the sandwich than on the side.
You know why people don't like it? Because some people take it right out of the can and put it on the table.
Yeah,
that's gross.
That's gross.
It's gotta
this is a orange cranberry chutney, actually.
Look at the size of this.
Yeah, most of it came out, but there you go.
No, that's a beauty. And you got leftovers.
You got a ton of leftovers. Now you have leftovers for your leftovers.
Right.
After this sandwich, you've got leftovers you're making a leftover sandwich with, and now you have leftovers.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's a perpetual. It just keeps going.
Jay already said he's running off with that.
I wanted to try it, but
we have our lunch right here.
I want to see you do it now. Go ahead.
Go
Think about it.
I have no shame.
Do it.
Oh, you got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You're Italian. You're allowed to talk with food in your mouth.
It's got all the loveliness of Thanksgiving dinner on a sandwich.
Everything works together in one bite. It's fantastic. Because, you know, on Thanksgiving, you're not really eating everything at the same time, so you're not thinking of all the flavors together. But when you take that first bite, you get all those flavors together at the same time, and it all works really well in your mouth. It's
amazing.
It's great.
There's a lot going on in there.
Yeah, and the bread adds to it. You get the texture of the bread, the toastiness,
What kind of
the
bread do you
crispiness.
use?
This is a hybrid loaf that we've created with our local baker. It's somewhere between a French and an Italian. So it's got the crusty exterior of a French, and it's got the flavor and the fluffiness and the cloudiness of an Italian on the inside. And it's really stable because you see all the ingredients we put on here. And you know, an average grocery store bread is not going to stand up to this stuff.
No, you need a high quality bread. Matt, from Melt, terrific. Thank you so much.
High five.
Now you know what to do with all those
Happy
Thanksgiving Day leftovers. Next on the menu, one pup is getting the best Christmas gift ever. You don't want to miss this. We wrap up this lunch break with a dog in Oregon, a puppy actually, who's getting a bionic leg for Christmas. This is so cool. Willow was born with a deformed leg.
And her adopted family tried therapy, surgery, but it didn't work. So after amputating it, they decided to try a bionic leg, and she should have it very soon.